Good morning.
Bye-bye.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm Kimberly Reese. I'm a mother, a publicist, and a friend. Won't you join me every Monday for Motivation Mondays as we navigate this crazy life we all live in? See you then. Happy Monday. Happy Motivation Monday. Today is a special day. I have a special guest. It's Kalayla. Okay, go sit. My dog is tripping. He's trying to get into the... So today's a different Monday motivation video. We're doing it here in my living room. And so there you go. So you got to come close because, it's just weird how this camera works as opposed to my other camera. Okay, great. All right. So Kalayla is doing my Monday motivation video with me today. So, of course, before we get into it, you know what we do. You know what we do. You know what we do.
Something.
Bam. It's Duncan. So where's your Duncan? Go get your Duncan. So I got, of course, the same thing I always get. I got my signature mocha latte decaf with a little whipped cream on it. I will get this one throughout the cold season because I just prefer it. It never disappoints. What did you get, Kalayla?
Strawberry, dragon fruit refresher, and some bagel bites.
Yes. Oh, and I forgot I got some avocado toast. Yes. So we've been nibbling on that. So we've had a full day today. Right, Kalayla? We went to... What did we do first today?
We went to go pick the groceries.
Okay, so no, first we took my son to work.
Oh, I forgot.
Then we picked up the groceries, right?
Yeah.
Right. And then we went to get her passport pictures because she's going to be traveling out of the country with mommy. Yay. And then we went to drop off the girl to my son, and you guys will see him when you see the video we upload later. And then we went to another store and we came home. So now she has to get ready for school in about 10 minutes or so. So I thought I would include her in this Monday motivation. So scoot a little closer so you can get in the video a little better. There we go. So let's talk about our subject for today, right? Yeah. And again, as you guys know, this is motivation. This is about motivating you. So this video is for parents that have children who have autism or on, the autism spectrum. There is a whole stigma that having that is a bad thing, right? Or it's, it's hard. And yeah, it can be hard depending on where your child is. As you all know, I have 4 children on the spectrum, and they range across the spectrum hugely. And then Kalayla's my last one, and she's mildly autistic, so she understands she has autism. So, Kalayla, we talked about how people perceive autistic kids. And you talked about, you asked me a question. Scoot a little bit closer okay. So you asked me a question. And what was that question that you asked me?
Why don't people understand that I have autism?
So say it again. Why don't people what?
Understand my autism.
So why don't people understand your autism? So when you say that, what is it that they are doing that makes you feel like they don't understand your autism?
They think I'm not autistic. Like they think I'm like normal, but it's just because of my meltdowns, which I don't really have as much, but like.
So you're saying that they think that because you have your meltdowns that you're not autistic, that it's not an issue, that it's just you being the way you're being. Is that what you're saying? In other words, your there's a reason that you have the meltdowns, right? And let's talk about those meltdowns. We know that they can be kind of severe, right? Yeah. And I may share some of the video of that where we've had situations to where you've had to go to the hospital, things like that, just for educational purposes, right? Yeah. So let's talk about those. Okay. 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 You need to get dressed. Meltdown. So when you have those meltdowns, they're hard, right?
Yeah.
They're hard on everybody. They're hard on you, but it's hard on us because we don't know how to help you.
Yeah.
And we want to help you to calm down. So when you have these meltdowns, what is happening?
I mean, I'm mad.
Yeah. But you said to me you can't control them, right?
Yeah, because like it's like hard for me to control myself because like I sometimes need help. So
Yeah, you need help. And so by getting help, what mommy has done is number one, you're on medication, right?
yeah,
And then number two, you have therapy.
yeah,
Right. And then she also has direct care staff that comes in to help take her out to the community. It's called a community based direct care staff, right? Right. So, do you feel like that the medicine helps you sometime? Does it help?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I know one time you asked me, you said, Mom, is it time for my medication yet? You would ask me because you were ready to go to bed and everything and you needed to be calmed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the one thing let's talk about the differences between autism with girls and boys, right? It's a whole different thing. Most boys who have autism, they really don't like to be touched. Like both of my sons have autism. They really touching is not like something they enjoy. My oldest son likes to be kissed on the cheek, whatever. Sanford, I have to touch him very slowly. And he likes to be kissed and he likes to be hugged, but it has to be real slow, right? But with girls are often misdiagnosed with autism because they think that they're fine and they're not, because their characteristics and their symptoms are completely different from boys. So you think that sometimes people just assume that you don't have autism because you don't act like an autistic person,
Yeah.
right? Like, and when I say act like an autistic person, my sons have modems where they tap their shoulders, they hum, they move around. Kalila doesn't do that, right? If you look at her, you think, oh, well, she's just a normal child. But to give you guys some background, and Kalila is my special miracle baby. Kalila was born at 1 pound at birth, 1 pound. And she also had, with that, comes lots of health problems. So when she was in a NICU, she was in there for 10 weeks. It was a long time. She had heart issues, lung issues, skin issues, eye issues. Feel like I'm missing something. Did I say lung issues? She had everything a preemie could have, she had. And I was told by the NICU nurses that because I had an African American female baby, they do better in the NICU. They have a better survival rate. And 14 years later, she's right here, right? Yeah. It's been a long, hard struggle. But I think we're getting to the point now where we understand what you need. We just try to communicate, right? Yeah. There are times where she doesn't like to get off the computer.
Yeah.
She doesn't like to go to bed. And it's hard to get, like, you have to set boundaries for your kids. Kalila just really prefers to stay on the computer. And so we're trying to work on you going to bed at 10 o'clock, right? No later than 10. Because she doesn't have to get up as early as other kids because her morning school doesn't start till 9 a.m. So I try to let her get as much rest as possible. But we're working on, she got to cut off those electronics, right?
Yeah.
Close that computer and go to bed, right? Yeah. No video games. No computer.
I can't play video games because like I can't play Roblox on that computer game because like the Google Play Store is supported. So
yeah, I know, but my point is that you're on your phone sometime. You're on your So we're trying to work on that because
I try to chill.
Yeah. So unfortunately, those are what we call triggers for her, and your child may have triggers. Your child's trigger may be food or. Your child's trigger may be something else. Kalila's triggers are electronics and things like that. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to monitor that and make sure that she has a limited time. Her dad and I talk to her often. We just hung out with my husband. As you guys know, my husband is in Ghana, West Africa, and we miss him so much. But we try to talk with her and try to make sure that she understands that she's going to get it back. She's got time to see it, but for now she's got to go to sleep, or for now she's got to go to school, and then she can get it again. So it's going to be there. So right, Kalila? Yeah. It's going to be there. So anything else you want to say to the Reese's Pieces out there about having autism and being a part of a family with other
And,
siblings that have autism?
I mean, it's not. I mean, I know if you get used to it, you'll probably be okay with it. But just be yourself. Just like, yeah, be yourself.
Yeah, that's great, honey. I think I taught you well, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, Reese's Pieces, we got to get her ready for school and we got to finish our day. So I hope you've had an awesome day. Have an awesome rest of your week. And I will see you next time. Okay?
Bye.
All right? Say bye.
Bye.